Hey everybody, what's up? Cause I'm a Fury here. I'm live. Um and I was gonna do a video about this and try to go out of my element and try to actually write something, but this gotta come off the cuff and stuff. I used to dip my fingers in trying to actually do live videos, and I mean not live videos, do reviews on movies and stuff, but there's a reason why I don't, we dealing in absolutes here with it, and it's like I don't even want to be like a fan of a lot of this being that same mix. Like given the situation with Star Wars, given the situation on TV with The Walking Dead, it's just ridiculous. I've been running into all types of just like fans kill me. Like, let's get into Star Wars. I'm not gonna even delay it no further. Let's get into Star Wars right now. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, people? I understand. You didn't get the movie you wanted. Ooh, you didn't get the movie you wanted. You wanted to see a 60-something-year-old Jedi flipping around. He is old as fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi was back in the day when he played the role in the 77 movie and shit. And you expect this dude to be a hero and do all this other stuff, and nobody pays attention to that. You talking about it's like Star Wars, and then you want to compare itself. You want to compare. Oh well, the Force Awakens did much better. It's Episode 7. All right, now we get the Star Wars every year from there. It's just not that special no more. So don't even try to say the movie is trash because it's not making as much as The Force Awakens. All right, that's dumb. It is. In 24 days, in a month, it made almost 1.3 billion in a month. Okay, it made half 1.3 billion. It made half of what The Force Awakens made in a 168-day run. But nobody's talking about that, of course. Everybody have this misplaced rage. Yeah, the movie's not perfect. The Last Jedi is not perfect by any means. There is some stuff that could be cut. I do agree about a lot of the stuff with Finn and Rose could be cut, like the cancel bite scene and stuff. I would wish they would have skipped that part or condensed it and really got to the heart of the matter on the ship, trying to get in with DJ. Found, the kids part and the shit running through there and stuff like that. You gotta understand, it seemed kind of hokey. That I agree on. That shit seems kind of hokey. I'm all here with my work badge on and whatever. I just got home from work. Like I said, I'm a blue collar gamer, but I have opinions too. So I'm like, the old cancel bite scene could have been cut down and stuff. I do agree on that, but I don't know. It's just I went to this, and the trailer tells people, it fucking told people it's time for the Jedi to end. I mean, if you didn't know what Luke's state of mind was, or you think, or the commercials, because everybody picks apart every trailer, ooh, we react to it like, oh, this movie's going to be trash because the trailer didn't give me goosebumps. I had to actually debate online with Makazi. If you don't know who that is, he's Sasha Banks' husband. He talks on Twitter and stuff. And you can tell people have DC bias. They will not, they have the DC fan bias, meaning that they know DC movies have been trash. You got Wonder Woman, which I actually like, but come on now. Wonder Woman and the scale of the superhero spectrum is not that great. It's good. It's good, but it's not that great. I like the movie. Hell, I even fucking like Justice League. But Justice League sucks. Like overall, in the overall grand scheme of it all, there's a lot that sucked about that movie. A lot. But I went in knowing that movie sucked. Like I tell people, this is why I don't do movie reviews, because I can totally be like, you know what? This movie, Oh, well, yeah, for what it was, I give it a B. Oh, for what it was, you give it a B. Oh, that movie was garbage. Like some guy was like, he started calling Ezra Miller a homo, a gay Jewish dork and stuff in my comments. And I'm like, how you like this movie? This movie terrible. Stop deluding yourself. I was like, motherfucker, I knew what the movie was. I knew this movie was trash. Like, I knew it was going to have issues going in. I kid you not. But I thought on the name alone that the movie would actually do something because this is the Justice League. You've got Superman coming back from the dead. You got Wonder Woman. After a hit movie earlier in the year, you got Wonder Woman. You got fucking of course Batman. Ben Affleck is Batman, but Batman. You got fucking Khal Drogo, Jason Momoa. Even though, see, there's a lot of stuff. This is why I could sit here and I could just pick it apart and stuff. I could tell you all the trash stuff. Yes, I'm not gonna sit here and dwell on that. And I'd rather me not do it at all than sit here and tell you everything I liked about it more than what I hated, because everybody can tell you what they hate, because that's just the nature of what people do on here when they review stuff. They just hate. Like, it's real. Sometimes they manufacture hate. Why you think I'm not fucking with the Last Jedi movie review, which I enjoyed? Everything that Luke said made sense about how the Jedi had a hubristic view of things, and if they were as great as they were, why did they keep failing? And it took him years of Jedi of training in the ways of the Jedi to realize that. He went soul searching after he failed his nephew. After he gave in for a moment to the dark side, his nephew took it the wrong way, and shit just went out of control. But no, fuck all of that. Fuck all that character development and trying to find out why Luke get that way and understanding why he's that way. You wanted to see all of that expanded universe shit. Thank God, man. Thank God I didn't see the expanded universe. I didn't pay attention. All I knew was that Luke, Mara Jade, Ben Skywalker was their son. They took that element of Ben, but instead of Luke, they gave it to Leia and Han Solo. But in the comic book, in expanded universe, Han Solo had 3 children. He had what was it? Jay and Jason as the twins, and then he had what was the oldest one name that went to I forgot. Anakin. He had Anakin and Solo, and then he had Jen and Jason. That's about as much as I know. That's as much as I know of it, and I kept it that way because even when they told me, when they say that, look, the expanded universe stuff is now called legend stuff, meaning like it's just folklore. You know, we give it props. It kept the Star Wars thing going before we bought it, as before Disney bought it. It kept it going, but Disney's going in a different path. You knew this from the past, like, so it's a difference. There's a big difference. I get that. And they let you know it was going to be a difference, but people put Star Wars into a bubble, a tight ass bubble. All they think about is, when it comes to Jedi, it has to be Skywalker. It has to be nothing but lightsaber fights. It has to be the same characters. I mean, for God's sakes, you're going to be willing. If Han Solo didn't get killed off, you've been willing him into there with a fucking cane. So Harrison Ford is pushing 80 fucking years old. Mark Hamill was in his late 60s. Come on, man. Come on. It can't go on like this. And they purposely put the story years later so the characters can age. All right. They didn't, with the exception of fucking maybe Rogue One, maybe, where they had to use a digital render of a young Carrie Fisher, because that movie took place before The New Hope. But I don't know, man. This is like I can't. This is why I can't deal with movies and stuff like that. And people got such a narrow view of Star Wars, like a really narrow, like tight bubble and stuff. And aren't you the people who fucking complained about The Force Awakens, despite it? Why do you think it made as much money as it did? Because it was episode 7. Episode 7. Yes. It was episode 7. People was looking forward to episode 7. Since they were let down by the prequels, they fell, with the exception of episode 3. Best one of the 3, I believe. But no, every time I'm listening to people critique, even people I'm cool with online, the only thing they talk about, oh, Luke Skywalker shit, Anakin, this, that, and it's all the lightsaber fights. Nobody gives a fuck about nothing else but the schlock. Nothing anybody like. I gotta listen to DC fanboys talk about, power and why everybody in Marvel's weak. Oh, this, that, and the other. They should be wrecking this one like that. Like, I'm like, you know how immature that sounds? That sounds kind of fucking immature. I get this, the characters and stuff like that, but the thing about movie versions and comic book versions, sometimes you gotta humanize the characters. Sometimes power stats are different. Yes, they kind of humanize the character. I mean, look at that. If they look at what they did with Scarlet Witch, she's fucking OP. Now imagine if everybody was OP. Would there really be conflict? Really be tight conflict? You gotta understand now that Marvel has acquired Fox, and that transition is going through in the next 16 to 18 months fully. Maybe these people will get the more accurate schlock that they want, because now they got characters. They can work with a whole bunch of powerful characters. We got the Cosmic Universe. We got most of the Cosmic Universe back. All the people tied up with Fantastic Four and shit, like Silver Surfer, Galactus, and Nova. Not Nova Corps. We talking about, like the his herald, Nova, Frankie, I forgot her last name, but you know what I'm talking about. You got access to all of that back. I mean, they had a backdoor access to the scrolls. I don't know how they got that, but they can't use Super Scroll and stuff. So now that all that shit is coming to an end, and the Marvel Universe is, I would say, 95% complete under one umbrella. It will be. I could say that, like, maybe things will change. But people, I listen to a lot of people with this power fantasy shit. Like, it has to be sparks and flying and fighting, and why this person's weak and stuff like that, and he should be this powerful and this and that. I'm like, did you like the movie? Was the movie entertaining? Okay, then. What more do you want? I'm not saying don't be critical of stuff. I'm just like, God damn, you talking about that? Like the whole Thor Ragnarok thing. People complain about it. Oh, this was a trash ass superhero movie. It was funny. I liked it. It was very funny. Made me laugh. But this movie sucks as a superhero movie. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, fuck. But you like Deadpool. Oh, but Deadpool is a funny character. Was Deadpool always a funny character? No, he wasn't. When Rob Liefeld was drawing him, looking as terrible as Rob Liefeld's artwork does, he was a more serious character. It was two other writers got to him that made him that way. So why do you think Taika Waititi did with Thor? The first Thor was like, okay, we Kenneth Branagh do this. It got Shakespearean vibe to it. He gets the earth. He gets tased. He gets hit numerous times in the car by fucking Jane Foster. And I'm like, all right, that's not that funny, okay? And stuff. Movie was okay. Like, it was like a humbling experience for Thor. Yeah, we get that shit. Okay, we got that. 2, people hate 2 for some fucking reason. I don't understand. They got 67. I don't understand. Maybe if Malekith was a more legit villain, the movie would have had a higher review and stuff. But then but maybe they threw in a lot of that stupid comedy. That probably what did it right there. I say that now. We got Dr. Selvig walking around with his pants off. The motherfucker thought he was insane because nobody believed him about the Tesseract and the effect on him and all this other stuff. Yeah. But then here comes Ragnarok that actually just was like, look, if you're going to do the comedy aspects, do it right. Chris Hemsworth is actually a very jovial, very funny guy. And Thor, when he's not in the thick of battle, and when he's around, like when he's not in the thick of battle, he's very jovial. He's jovial and stuff, but he's very serious around other people, and he's like a fish out of water. But as you can see in Age of Ultron, you started seeing him warming up, like he was comparing his girlfriend to Tony Stark's Pepper Potts, and like my girl's better and stuff like he now in Ragnarok he was different. It was a little bit more funny, but you see at the beginning of the movie when he went out there and he discovered all the stuff, he discovered that Loki was there and Odin wasn't on, or when he fought Surtur and stuff. There was one joke in that when he kept spinning around and stuff, and I'm like, okay, all right, we get it. But the movie wasn't all about it. I'm sorry, it was fucking hilarious. I actually liked the fact that it was hilarious because Thor is like, he's just an outlandish character. The movie just like kind of it fit for me. I'm trying to think why this movie shouldn't fit for me, and all I could think is that it fit for me. This is why I don't do movie reviews, because I see beauty and stuff, but I can't dwell too much on negative. There's enough negative shit out there in my life as is going on right now that I'm trying to siphon out, and I'm trying to actually overcome, or avoid. I don't need to sit here and talk about it. Movies are supposed to be scary. People don't want to have fun with movies anymore. They want to fucking react off trailers and stuff like that and think they get the feeling and stuff. And everybody and their goddamn mother knows that trailers are misleading. Trailers is misleading, but of course, everybody, I don't get it. And another thing that I'm really bothered about, and this is why I don't talk about TV series no more too, is the whole thing with The Walking Dead. God forbid, I don't want to see Carl die. I don't want to see Carl die. But then you got a bunch of people, a bunch of fucking asshole fans who, for some reason, hate on a teenage kid. Oh, wow, Chandler Riggs is a terrible character. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about how you feel about Chandler Riggs. I give a fuck about the character he played, Carl. Carl has been there since day one. Who's left from day one? Rick, Carol. From season one. Rick, Carol, Daryl, Morgan, who's going to fear The Walking Dead. So you're going to have 3 people left. You kill off 4. Rick, it makes no... I criticize the fact that it makes no fucking sense to kill him off. And then we got people, you want to see... You want to see somebody Carl as a kid in a comic book. Why would you it's cringeworthy to see someone 18 years old playing the part? As you notice, they were changing stuff. Let them fucking change stuff. Don't kill him off. So I'm not on either side. I'm not absolutely on either side. He's growing older. Everybody on the show's growing older. And if you want to go with the comic book comparison shit and use that conveniently, think about this. Rick would be much younger because Rick is younger in the comic book than what he is on the show. But Andrew Lincoln ages in real time. Chandler Riggs ages in real time. Hell, Daryl was fucking... Norman Reedus is fucking 50 years old. 50. Carol never made it past what? She never made it. The comic book character was a nut job who fed herself to a walker. Come on now. They could have changed. This is things that they aren't doing right. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of the show. My thing is, we got these fucking asshole fans out here who just feel like you have to like not they you can't change for the better. It has to be their way or the highway. Like, and people get me confused with the whole remake thing, like why I'm so vocal against Resident Evil 7 and how they handle it too and stuff. And I talk about RE7 and how I think it's trash the whole time because it's just, I'm sorry, it's trash. Now I'm not saying that because I don't want to change with it. Okay. I've been there from the beginning. I went through these games with Resident Evil and stuff. I mean, I went through these games. I've been through there, and I'm like, you know what? I enjoyed all six of the title games, and Code Veronica, so 7, and 0, so that's 8 games. It's 6 number games and 2 non-number games, but they all in the same storyline. Don't let that. It just was this whole Sony thing. Sony was like, we only want numbers to pay on the on our version. And then Capcom said, fuck you anyway. It's a long story. That's why Dreamcast got Code Veronica and it wasn't called Resident Evil 3. But the side story to Resident Evil 2, which is known as Nemesis, Resident Evil 3 now, it's confusing. You know, I enjoyed all 8 of these games and stuff, but you enjoy some less than the others. To say like 6 is complete garbage because it had too much action, it had this and stuff. Why 6 sold more than 7? And when I brought that up to people who were just blind ass-kissing fans of 7, they went and lost their shit. Started calling me the N-word, get lynched, fuck you, this, that, and the other. Why am I here? You a hater for real? Nigga, it's 2018. You still calling people haters? That's like 2014. Fuck off. You know? You can't please everyone. I know that. That's not the reason why I'm choosing not to do movie reviews. I'm choosing because people just actually just rub me the wrong way when it comes to these movies thing, like how they see things, and I see things differently and they don't respect that. And I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my breath with that. I'm not gonna waste my breath with that. I know games better. I know movies, but you know what I like talking about better than movies? Fucking video games. Fucking video games. I like that too. Like, I like that. So sue me for liking that. But you know, good luck there. I'm gonna watch a lot of these. Maybe I come through. Maybe I might do it, but my thing is I gotta sound manufactured. I gotta sound like I need somebody. I'd rather have somebody I bounce off review. Maybe they see things different from me. And we can sit here and actually agree to disagree or even agree, you know, on that. But people, no, you know, people like, this is why I like, you want to chop it up with other channels, and other channels, they got blind fanboys. They got blind people who just want to be down with the cause. And like, you doing this groupthink shit. I did a video about groupthink. I can't stand groupthink mobs. All right. I'm not even encouraging. People are here. Did people come to my videos that I've done about Resident Evil and other shit because they have something, they see something they agree on? Hell, people hate Resident Evil 6. I didn't think Resident Evil 6 was that bad. You know, I can see why they may hate it, but they are free to say they hate 6. But you come at me differently because my taste for RE7, I think it's terrible, doesn't mix with yours. You know how much hate is on the internet? There's so much hate on the internet. My own fucking women don't really, they a lot of them got this fuck black man shit. Look it up. Look up all these pro black women dick policing black dudes. You know, they looking to get skis and turned out like Serena Williams and shit. You know, they looking for that. They looking for that. And we got monkey people. We got these monkey motherfuckers like crystalline kerosene and all this bullshit, trying to set up black women with a white man to save their life. Pretty much calling me and other brothers trash. I ignore that. I look at that shit. Me and my friend talk about it privately and stuff, and I just keep it moving. I'm not going to be on there debating with them with that. There's just too much negativity on this web and stuff. But people, the thing with the game, doing gaming, talking about gaming stuff and other things like related to gaming, is the fact that people enjoy stuff a lot differently. People can vote with their wallets a bit more, and it actually makes a difference. People can expose companies for microtransactions and shit like that, and it does affect. It has been working lately. Look at all these companies getting caught out there and stuff. They getting caught out there. These people again, they are frying. These fans are frying their asses. Look up Young Yeah. Look up Young Yeah. He keeps me informed about a lot of this shit. So my focus is on that. This is what this channel is for, basically. I mean, I can't be on here with this whole pro-black whack shit because I know what I am. I can't be nothing else but this. I can't be nothing else but this. Don't want to be. That's doing a disservice to anybody. Like that's just doing a disservice to myself. All right? Is it that you can actually be proud of what you are and don't fall into the stereotypes that come along with it? You know you could do that, right? You know you could do that, right, people? You can be proud of what you are, but don't fall into the stereotypes. Okay? Just because I'm proud to be black doesn't mean I'm like, oh, fuck everybody else. People don't see shit like that. But that don't mean you just be trusting the cape for people. Like, you don't cape for people just because you actually open for that, because you actually treat people on a one-on-one basis. If they kind to you, they respectable to you, you be respectable and kind, and vice versa. I think that's how people should see each other. All right? I'm not sitting here saying, oh, spread love and stuff like that. No, be wise with who you spread your love to. Especially as a brother, man. You know? But I'm not going to go into that. Like I've said, I'm not doing movie reviews for the foreseeable future for a reason. It's just not me. It's just really not me. I see movies. I'm very selective on what I see. Very selective and stuff. And I can enjoy something, and then I got to just see people whine and complain and bitch about it. It just really gets on my goddamn nerves. I don't want to be one of those people. I don't. Just whine and bitch about it. Yeah, I do that with the Resident Evil 7 and stuff game. Yes. So I'm kind of contradicting myself. But it's a video game difference and stuff like that. That right there actually worked because I actually not monetizing my videos to get attention. I'm not monetizing none of this to get attention or try to make money off of doing this. What you're seeing here, basically, and my dogs are going off. Hey, Pete. Hey, boy. So I'm not doing this to monetize or get any attention, like, for money, like get any money attention. I'm here, be one man, say what he needs to say, keep it real with myself, and don't fall into any group. We can agree to disagree. Everybody could agree. Oh, stop, dude. Everybody can get along and stuff, but we ain't supposed to be like kicking each other's back in for opinions. Like, grow the fuck up, people. You know, my opinion about these games are my opinions. I don't force them on anybody. Like I said, it's open. You can come, you can disagree with me and stuff like that, but keep it civil. That's all I ask for. Keep it civil. Don't come here disrespect me because my opinion doesn't, it doesn't coincide with yours. That's punk ass bullshit. You know how much shit that you could just, avoid? Just avoid it. I do it. It works, right? Keep it moving because everybody's gonna be the same way. Everybody's just gonna be who they are and stuff like that. But I can't. And who I am is not a person excited and to talk about a movie and overanalyze it and overthink. I can't do that, right, Petey? Can you overanalyze stuff? Do you overanalyze the tree before you take a piss on it, boy? Or you just smell it and you want to put your dominating scent over it? What do you do, Petey? What do you do, bro? I don't know. But anyway, I've gone on long enough. A little bit over 30 minutes is enough. So anyway, peace out, everybody. And my catch line. Keep watching what you want. Keep gaming the way you want. Keep being you. Because I'm Fury is out live. I only did this because I didn't feel like editing the video. So I did it live. Peace.